Hello traders, Gary Wagner here. Just before 2 o'clock in Honolulu, 7 o'clock in New York. It is Wednesday, 10th day of March, 2021, and this is the daily report for gold and silver. We sent out a trade alert this morning recommending that subscribers go long futures, the ETF, or Forex, depending on what you are trading in both gold and silver. Last week, we began to talk about the real potential for gold, which was definitely oversold, to begin to form some sort of a bottom. We looked at the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement area as a very logical point to look. We saw the market drift just below that in gold and silver, and then recover brilliantly yesterday when we had an engulfing bullish in silver and a variation of that pattern in gold. We'll talk about our specific trades as well as our stops when we pull up some charts. Hope you enjoyed the show. Traders, we had a nice follow through in gold as well as silver, both closing higher on the day. If you recall from yesterday's show, we spoke about the fact that if we see a confirming candle, because all of the other indicators have kind of lined up as a potential bottom, that would trigger a trade alert. That's exactly what we saw today. We entered a April 2021 gold contract at the market. It was trading at approximately 1722.80. Our stop is at 1665. The market is currently fixed at 1725, so about $3 above where we did get in. We also recommended the initiation of a long position in GLD. Traders taking that call got in at 161.55 per share. It is currently closed and at 161.66. So just a couple of ticks above our entry price. And then lastly, I want to look at spot gold. We entered our trade in spot gold at 1724.40, stop at 1667. The market is currently fixed at 1725.60. We're looking at a daily candlestick chart of gold. Trading has resumed. It is now trading in Australia Thursday morning. We have gold currently fixed at 1725.60, so up about 60 cents from the close. Silver did the same thing. In terms of the position that we added today, we had a couple of factors working in our favor. The first thing is after this protracted decline from the recent all-time record highs achieved last August, we had a methodical sell-off to just below the 61.8% retracement, which comes in at 1693. In the case of gold, it was a variation off of an engulfing bullish because, as you can see, the market opened yesterday just above the closing price of the previous trading day and therefore could not be labeled as a pure engulfing bullish. But because we had a pure engulfing bullish in silver, my belief was that we can use this as a valid point. It did bottom at a very respectable retracement area just below the 61.8% fib retracement. Also, we had this tremendous spike in pricing yesterday and then good follow-through buying today. We had a green candle with a higher high, higher low, and higher close. Those were the parameters that I was looking for. Traders, maintain your long positions in GLD, Forex gold, as well as gold futures, basis the most active April contract. We also made a recommendation to enter long silver positions, whether it's futures, Forex, or the ETF SLV. Silver is currently fixed at $26.31. We got into our futures contract at approximately $26.26, so approximately 5 cents from current pricing. Stops are at $24.70. That is on our futures contract, $24.75 on your Forex contracts. Lastly, SLV. We entered our SLV trade at $24.24. Market closed at $24.32 per share. Our stop in that is at $22.50. We'll talk about these in detail when we pull up our technical studies. In the case of silver, we also sent out a recommendation to enter long positions in silver futures, now basis the most active May contract, as well as Forex silver and SLV. While I felt that it was a much stronger and purer buy signal, and that was based upon a couple of factors. One of the first factors was we had this bottom action with two dojis occurring before a pure engulfing bullish unfolded. That was, of course, in yesterday's trading. And the reason I say full is that we can absolutely see that pricing opened below yesterday's close and closed well above it. We didn't get as strong of a finish because it certainly seems, at least on a short-term basis, we do have some resistance at this current pricing, or had, I should say, at the price of 26.13. You can see this is trading in Australia right now. We are currently at 26.27.5, putting it up 14 cents, but it's simply where they fixed it from in terms of the close, because we closed nearer to the highs when we began to record. The second primary reason that I felt that this is a stronger buy signal is we never broke below all of the moving averages. While silver broke below its 50-day and 100-day, it just raged through that particular price point, closing higher in terms of an intraday high. It had a higher low. However, it didn't have a higher close than the previous day. However, now it is trading above yesterday's close, and that is a very positive sign. Maintain your long position in May futures, as well as your current stop placement. Maintain your long position in SLV, and in SLV you can see that I've just put our stop based upon a 3-day low, which was right here. And then lastly, in spot or Forex silver. This has been Gary Wagner, wishing you, as always, good trading. We will talk to you tomorrow for the next daily update and review. Bye-bye.